caramel. Okay? Kasi syempre inisip ko na yan kasi tatanong yung mga student, Chef, paano pag wala akong Bakersfield caramel fudge in it? Okay? Pinaka-closest will be dulce de leche. Okay? Iba po yung lasa, iba yung texture, medyo matigas. Okay? Alam nyo, di ba yung yema at caramel medyo similar? Pag nag-yema ka, iba rin yung output. Okay? Kumbaga, talagang pang caramel fudge lang tong recipe na to. Okay? But don't worry, hindi naman sobrang mahal nung kasi tingnan nyo, 50 grams na yung gagawin. Okay? But this one improves the flavor, chewiness, and softness of the butter. Okay? So let's start. Number 1, Bakersfield butter oil blend and compound butter. So what's the ratio again, or what's the percentage? 20 to 30. Look at the recipe, guys. You have 70 and you have 20. So pasok siya sa ratio na yun. Okay? So let's start, guys. So this is my compound butter and this is my butter oil blend. Melt this one over the saucepan. Okay? So ano to? Classic parang butterscotch technique, diba? So butterscotch, you heat your butter and then you cook the sugar with the butter. Correct? Okay, next. Prepare your next ingredient. Okay, so again po, I'm sorry, hindi nyo magagawa without the Biscoff. Okay? Baka akala nyo konti lang yung Biscoff, guys, ha? The recipe is only for a small pan. Okay? Next. Syempre, caramel bar, hindi pa din wala yung brown sugar. Okay? So you have your brown sugar. And to improve the chewiness of the recipe, maglalagay po tayo ng corn syrup. Okay? Okay. So, start tayo dito, guys. Do not add your ingredients unless the butter is melted. Okay? So, melt your fat first. For this one, butter oil blend and compound butter. So, reiterate ko lang po, kung wala pong butter oil blend, just use 90 grams butter or 90 grams compound. Gets? So, kumbaga, ipa-plus mo lang yung compound and butter oil blend. Another thing, kung ayaw nyo saucepan, you can do microwave technique. So, microwave siguro 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, guys, take it out and then mix the other ingredients. Okay, check this one. Butter is already melted. Let's add your second ingredient. Okay, caramel fudge it. Let it melt sa butter muna, guys. And then next, corn syrup, guys. This will improve the texture of your bars. Pero guys, do you know that, di ba mahilig kayo sa chewy bars? Di ba? Alam niyo ba chewy bars, mataas ang asukal? You can never create a chewy bar na mababa ang asukal. Okay? So, pati cookies, guys. Kung mahilig kayo sa chewy cookies, ang chewy cookies mataas po ang asukal. Do you know that? So, nasa asukal po yung chewiness ng cookies. Okay, next, guys. After that, okay, brown sugar. Okay? Once your brown sugar is melted, we're going to transfer on a we're going to transfer in a bigger pan to cool down, ha? Okay, next. Check this one, guys. That is the consistency that you need. Okay? Next, transfer tayo sa bowl. And then, just to speed up the cooling down process, bababad ko siya sa water. Okay? But if you have time, iwan mo lang ng 15 minutes goods na yan. Okay? Because the next step is adding the eggs. And you cannot add the egg na okay? So, okay? Next, guys. Next, prepare your Biscoff. Boiling water, since we don't have microwave today. Okay? Ang gagawin mo lang is ibababad mo si Biscoff sa hot water. Okay? Or kahit hindi boiling water, guys, thermal water. Babad mo lang for seconds. Ang kailangan po natin is mag-liquefy yung Biscoff. Okay? So right now, set pa siya. So liquefy the Biscoff. Okay, next guys, while we are preparing your other ingredients, while we are cooling down your mixture number 1, let's go to the next ingredient. Next guys, 1 egg plus 1 egg yolk. Okay, and then Bakersfield French Vanilla Flavorate. Okay? Alam niyo yung Bakersfield Vanilla? Dati kasi may milk tea business ako. Okay? Secret yun sa tapioca. Okay, di ba? Tapioca, you cook it in a rice cooker, di ba? And then after you add the brown sugar, di ba? I add 1 teaspoon Bakersfield Vanilla Flavorate para may ibang lasa. Okay? Next, combine your dry ingredients. Number 1, we have your flour. Next, we have your baking powder. And then we have your baking soda. Okay? So again, my dry ingredients are already sifted. Just combine it guys and fold together. Okay, next. Si Bakersfield then, I'm not sure if alam nyo, meron kaming choco chip sa Bakersfield. Okay? So we have choco chip. This is what we call bake stable. So when you say bake stable, hindi mabilis matunaw when you bake it. Okay? Di ba may mga ibang choco chip na pag pinold mo sa banana cake, lumulubog? Kasi masyadong mataas yung shortening ng choco chip. Okay? And last one, hindi po ginagamit ang choco chip sa ganache guys. Yung ganache mo matigas na matigas. Kasi choco chips are produced na mas matigas talaga siya compared to your compound chocolates. So pag ganache po ang pinag-uusapan, ang ginagamit is the chocolate bar. Hindi po ito ginagamit sa ganache. Okay? Pero ano to, this is a 10-year-old problem. Kasi nung when I was teaching before, ang dami ko na-encounter na, Chef, di ba yung choco chip pwede gamitin sa ganache? Parang hindi oh. Kasi matigas talaga yung end product ng ganache. Okay? So, what we have to achieve here, kailangan mag-liquefy yung biscoff natin. So right now guys, kulang pa siya. Okay? Microwave technique guys, 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. So 10 seconds muna, haluin, 10 seconds again, and then another 10 seconds. Okay? Okay, next guys, for the baking pan, put parchment paper and then brush shortening around. Okay, base side, and then you have your parchment paper, and then brush again with shortening. Okay? Okay, so check this one. This is your target guys. Liquefy yung biscoff. Okay, pang-didrizzle lang natin siya sa taas. Okay, next. Okay, so our part 1 is already cooled down. Okay, next, we will be adding your egg and egg yolk. Kinold down na. Hindi pa siya cooled down, guys. Okay. Sige guys, Q&A muna habang kino-cool down natin to. Dami yung water guys. Okay? And then prepare biscoff cookies guys for the toppings. Sige, discuss ko na yung variation. Okay? Number 1, you can make that mango butterscotch. Paano? Add ka lang ng dried mangoes. Okay? One of my secret is, kailan yung na-add yung dried mangoes guys? Sa last part, di ba? Ang secret ko, niluluto ko si dried mango dun sa cooking stage. Kasi mas lumalambot at mas lumalabas yung flavor. Okay? Kasi meron din akong version niya na cranberry almond. So si cranberry, niluluto ko sa first part. Gets ko yung first part? Dito po. Okay? So kumbaga, butter, fudged caramel, brown sugar, and corn syrup. Okay? And then I add the dried fruits. Ano po yung dried fruits na gagamitin ko? Doon ko po siya niluluto sa first part. Ang challenge lang ito is, pag add mo ng dried ingredients, mas may hirap haluin. Kasi syempre, meron ka ng bobo before the dry ingredients. Okay? So you have to make sure that it's well blended at walang buo-buong dry ingredients. Okay? But, hindi naman siya problem kasi to start with, yung mixture yung basa. Okay? So parang impossible na magkaroon ka ng buo-buong dry ingredients. Okay? And then, do you know food for the gods, guys? This recipe to make food for the gods, add 1/2 dates and then 1/4 cup cranberry or raisins. Okay? Food for the gods, are you familiar? Okay. So, hindi mo, by the way, hindi mo pwedeng tawagin na food for the gods yung food for the gods kung walang dates. So, si dates yung magpapa-food for the gods dyan. Okay? Kasi ang daming variation na food for the gods pag open mo, pasas. No? So, hindi siya food for the gods. So, actually, pwede ang dates lang na walang raisins. Pero ngayon, ang dami ng variation, di ba? Naglalagay na ng prunes, ng yung nuts, nandiyan talaga rin. Okay? But yung mga dried fruits, ang dami ng combo. Okay? So, check. Okay, this is already cooled down. I can touch the bowl now. Next step. Okay, next, let's add your eggs one at a time. Okay, let's start. Egg 1. Okay, beat, guys. 1 egg plus 1 egg yolk. Okay, next, add your vanilla. And then last one, add your dry. Okay? So, ang cookies and bar, very easy in terms of mixing procedure. Okay, mix in. So once all dry ingredients are absorbed, we count 1 to 10. So no counting yet because we can still see dry ingredients and lumps. Okay, count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? So, yung counting, huwag niyo po hanapin sa recipe. Kasi weird siya, ito nilalagay. Okay? Pero kasi, pag kaya kung madali sa ibang school, nagka-count, estudyante ko yun, sure ako. Kasi ako lang naman nagka-count eh. So, ang point ko kasi sa counting is, pag hindi mo binigyan ng limit ng estudyante, haluin niya na matagal yung product. Okay? And there are some recipe na sensitive sa halo. Example, muffins. Okay? Kaya nga titigas ang muffin sa Philippines eh, kasi overmix lagi eh. Kasi pag inaral mo yung component ng muffin, una, sobrang daming flour. Diba? Pangalawa, ang taas ng leavener, ang taas ng baking soda, ang taas ng baking powder. Okay? So, si muffin nga, 5 counts ko lang. Okay? Okay, so para hindi ma-overmix, put limit. Okay? Next guys, fold. Sorry, by the way. So if you want plain caramel bar, okay, add lang kayo ng walnuts or cashew or peanuts if you want it cheaper. And then pan na kayo. Okay? So this is a different variation kasi may choco chip po yung ating caramel bar. And then if you want, kasi meron akong special topping for today. Kung wala kang topping, what you can do is add choco chip and walnuts then. Okay? If you want to omit the Biscoff part. Okay, next, pan tayo. Transfer your whole mixture in your baking pan. Okay. Okay, flatten. Next, let's add your toppings. So start tayo sa ating melted Biscoff. So siguro if you want amount, I would say 3 tablespoons for 1 whole pan. But I just drizzle gabak over. So hindi po siya decor guys ha. What we're trying to do here is kumbaga dinidistribute natin yung Biscoff flavor in the bar. Okay, next guys, get something pointed. Ito pang swirl talaga to, but kahit paring knife or dinner knife kaya. Next, drizzle. Sorry, swirl. Okay, and then, last thing to add, you're going to add your Biscoff cookies. So, lagay nyo lang sa toppings or use it as a topping. And then, same concept, dapat ma-distribute nyo evenly para kahit saan mag-cut may Biscoff biscuit. If you study the recipe, if aaralin mo, hindi naman sobrang dami yung nilagay natin na Biscoff spread. Okay? If you will compute that, baka nasa 30 pesos lang yung na-add natin na Biscoff spread guys. And then for the cookies, sometimes for this one, usually 5 gato lang yung nalalagay ko. Okay? So, pupunin lang natin yung surface ng ating recipe, surface ng ating bar. You can even do this with other biscuit. Bigyan ka ng sample. Oreo. Alam yung coconut biscuit ng Nissin? Yung yellow, yung masarap. You can do that as well. Huwag naman Skyflakes, guys. Parang baka walang bumili, guys. Baka sayang caramel bar. Alam niyo yung isang masarap din, yung Presto na peanut butter for this one. Kasi you know that caramel and peanut butter goes well together. Alam, pag tinatanong ng ibang chef, bakit ang dami ko daw recipe? Kasi may mga gusto akong flavor na hindi ko mahanap sa ibang lugar. So ako nag-create ng flavor. Okay, yung mga ube parmesan, ganyan. And then, ano yung lang, ako, I interview people. Yung mga favorite cakes ng best friend ko. Yung isa kong best friend, ang gusto niya, matcha at coffee. So, pamigat naman. Gusto kong ginawa ko ang sarap. Di ba? Meron nga ngayon even sa drink. Yung espresso, tapos bubuhusan na ng matcha, di ba? So, okay. So, this one. Next. This is our end product. Bake this one. Baking time is around, pabasa po, wala yung recipe. 20 to 25 minutes at 350. And then, preferably guys, chill for 2 hours or 1 day before you cut. Okay? So after guys, this is our end product. Okay? So look at the consistency guys. It's a chewy bar. Okay, so up. Okay, side view ng bars and the bottom part. Okay, clear? Okay, next. Below the biscuit. Okay, next. Aartihan ko lang po, but you know that bars hindi naman pinapiping. Okay, kumbaga, kung sa hotel buffet or dessert setup, you can pipe, but generally, pag i-benta pa, wala talaga. Okay? So, pampaarte lang to guys. Fudged caramel. Pipe rosette. Okay, and then add Lotus Biscoff. Again po, pampaarte lang. Okay? Okay, sige po, let's give out our samples, guys.